Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. Everything in this video is from a past live stream. If you'd like to come hang out and catch this live, go follow or subscribe on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuhbGames. Let's get to the video. Hello. Suppose I should start it with hello, good people, like always, on the YouTube. Oh god. Okay, so just woke up from a nap. Kinda. I woke up from a nap and played a practice match, so brain's gonna be where it is. This is like the #1 rated player on the ladder, I think. Okay. The die is here. Paper it is. It's my favorite opener, so which is weird. For years it was scissors, now it's paper. Ah. Just go back to my favorite, I guess. Let's get this record thing set up. Usually only use it for stream. It's been a while. Okay, cool. Should be good. Alright, so we have a Pot of Greed hand, which is nice. I guess I was going to say the problem with the rest of the hand, it's not really that strong, but we do have Scapegoat, Metamorphosis, so it's fine. Any last wheels? No, just a Worm Beast. That's fine. We're just going to set Scapegoat, and I think we can set Panda. One of the strengths of this deck is, like, knock isn't good against you at all, so kind of turning on the ability for our opponent to just knock here, but I think that's also fine. It gives us the information that, you know, that's one less card we have to worry about. And, you know, Panda could very well just not be good in the matchup. Who knows? Okay, opponent has a Pot of Greed as well. Pretty much in the last will waiting room here. Last will obviously is lethal with the cat. Assuming we don't draw Cyberstein, of course. But cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, not going to activate Scapegoat here. No reason to, really. Don't think I want a cat here. I think we can wait for a turn to try to get lethal with that. We could just summon out the Worm Beast, knock this, and attack in for 2,000 or 2,200. Math is hard. And then we have this ring if we want it. That's what I'm going to do. If the opponent Torrential's here, that's not a big deal. Obviously, we could just keep this set in case of Mirror Force. Attacking it for 800, it's not doing a whole lot, really, right? Get rid of a Sangan, that's pretty nice. That's like the only card I have to respect out of Turbo. I'm just going to attack in for the 14, I think. I'll set the ring, because if they Heavy Storm, I do still get to flip up Scapegoat, so they kind of only get... Scapegoat's an inherent -1 in itself, technically, but... let's bring this over here, because we actually need the stream stuff over there today. Just mark down that the opponent has 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Oh, hand. That's a good one. Oh, that's really good with ring, right? I think we can just get rid of this Panda. That's fine with me, right? I mean, if it's a Moth, there's not really a whole lot we can do about it other than, like, bringing out Thousand Eyes Restrict right here. I don't really want to do that. We'll just let them have... let them have an extra Pot of Greed. And we have the whole like Ring of Destruction, Sacred Phoenix combo, which is really nice. It's a Spirit Reaper, that's fine. Unfortunately, the panda's in the grave, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. We have Ring Phoenix if we need that to happen. We can also just ring the Spirit Reaper and then Heavy Storm, and Rescue Cat can get not quite enough for lethal, really? That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. Yeah, the ring, 63, 24 plus 28 is only 52. Oh, we're sacking up the Reaper for Jinzo. Okay. Alright, I guess so. Into Sork. Okay. Set a back row. No? Okay. That's fine. We do get to take over this Jinzo with 1,000 eyes restrict, so that's nice. Making sure I don't want to do anything else, yeah. Summon out the boy. Man, they have a book? Okay. That's about the only out there. So that's unfortunate. They had Jinzo into Chaos Sorcerer. It's a weird game one. I guess this is Chaos Control, right? Okay, that's one. So I only have one Thunder Dragon left in hand. Into Kaiku, okay. Alright, we're gonna need some good luck here to win this one. Well, Rhoda takes care of Jinzo, which is very good. I wish I had a last will, but beggars can't be choosers here, I guess. Just exile force, get rid of the Jinzo. And then, I suppose we'll set the Scapegoat. So I have an out to Chaos Sorcerer now with this ring. It also deals quite a bit of damage to the opponent. Prima. Imagine they're targeting Jinzo. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to chain to the Premature Burial and just get rid of this Chaos Sorcerer then. It's not the worst thing in the world. Because we do get to protect our life points with this Scapegoat here. Then we can Heavy Storm and actually just get rid of the Jinzo. But we have BLS, I imagine. I guess either one would be lethal here. Yeah, it's fine. And Tribe. God. I don't think I can beat all of this, to be honest. Let's see how they want to attack here. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're doing this the right way. Yep. Alright, we get to get rid of the Jinzo, but yes, Raigeki Break technically does deal with BLS. So I can Heavy Storm, and then I can Cat and just leave them with Kaiku. I mean, that's the way to do it, right? Yeah, I wish I still had a panda, but I don't. I need Milus and I need Worm Beast. No, I can summon this. No, I can't summon this other Worm Beast because I summoned the cat. Right. Okay, so let's attack over Tribe, I think. I lose 300. Heavy Storm to get rid of the Jinzo. Set this in phase. This goes back to my hand. This goes to the grave. You're up. I was playing against a main deck Jinzo. That certainly got me. What's odd is like, card advantage wise, we're not in this game, but just like, I think we're very much in this game. We know there's a Thunder Dragon and a Sinister Serpent in it. No, is there? Yeah, there's a Thunder Dragon still in hand. There's a Thunder Dragon and a Sinister Serpent still in hand. So we're not even like that far behind as far as card advantage numbers go, but also just like having an opponent at 32 with this deck is very nice. Are we activating? Really? Okay. What do I need off the top here? So we're not technically dead, but we're pretty much dead here. Thank you for the follow, Zappy Nick. Okay, I have a Chaos Sorcerer over there. We're done. We didn't see Scapegoat or Meta, but I imagine main deck Jinzo, this is Chaos Control of some sort. I think we want the pandas here. We likely want Dust Shoot, and we probably want Vortex. So probably don't need the goats, which means I don't want United We Stand. On the play, I do like to keep the duo in. I think that's fine. We're bringing in the pandas, so like we can cut Worm Beast. Probably just cut 2 Worm Beast, right? We want to keep the monster count fairly low. Kind of like all of these other cards. I think we're good here. No Last Will Sag. But we do have Cat Prima, so that's nice. We'll take that. So now we have the question of go Panda or Warrior Lady. We probably just go Warrior Lady because we can get out, what, 2 pandas with Cat plus Prima anyway. And this is kind of showing like sort of a reserved game plan, I guess. Just summoning a DD Warrior Lady. Yeah, maybe our opponent doesn't do anything. Snatch, Steal, Ripperoni. I wish that had been Nobleman of Crossout, but I guess we can. What's our damage output here? The 1 Worm Beast is in hand, so we have. We only have 2 pandas and a Milus Radiant, so we can only activate Cat once. Man, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, so I can't do, like, I guess we could just do Cat here and then have the monsters in the graveyard to special summon off of Prima if we want to do it that way. and just get in a push here. We don't necessarily, I guess we kind of do lose out on we lose out on potentially drawing last will here. I could, no, like the Worm Beast is gone, right. We've already talked about this. So let's just get the boys here. Attack with the Panda. It is currently 1800, so... Ah, we hit the spy. Yeah, okay. I guess, like, exactly spy is the reason to not do this. I could eat one of the spies of the DD Warrior Lady, and then I could Metamorphosis take the other one, but I think that's kind of... I think that's kind of weak. Maybe I should have attacked with the DD Warrior Lady first because it could be spy. And then the Panda could have attacked over one of the spies. Yeah. And it could have been Sangan. Yeah, maybe I should have just attacked with the DD Warrior Lady first. I can see that. I think I'm just going to be laddering tonight. Just get in a few games. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long we're going to be playing tonight. I'm definitely going to go for a good while, but not sure what all constitutes a good while. Alright, swords into set monster. Not ideal. But we can just kind of wait the swords out. We kind of want to build up resources anyway, right? And play the waiting game here. Like, the opponent doesn't have anything built up in the graveyard. And if they do end up getting something powerful going, we do have this Snatch Steal. We also have Rhoda for Exiled Force that can do some stuff. Actually, Rhoda Exiled Force Premature Burial here is really good. We attack him the face down. Yeah, got him. Take a good 400 there, opponent. Dealing damage with Swords of Revealing Light out. Feels good. Nobleman of Crossout. Okay. Like, Exiled Force looks okay. We can Exiled Force pop both of these with the Prima if we want to, but I don't think we really want to do that. The opponent didn't flip this up. I'm not super worried about any other sets, I guess. But I guess I could just knock the second one. Yeah, we'll save the Exiled Force for later. See if we can draw into, like... see if we can draw into a Last Will or something and make a push once the swords is gone. Cat is turned off, but of course we can always get... Yeah, Jinzo's back. That's fine. Alright, Panda down. Not a big deal. We do have Prima for the Panda. We also have just like answers to the Jinzo. It's not a big deal. We have one on board right now. We have this Injection Fairy Lily. That's pretty good. The only question is, do I want to summon it out? I don't want to snatch the Jinzo right now, of course. There's no reason to do that right now. But I think I do summon the Injection Fairy Lily. That way we're... if we draw a Last Will here, we'll probably just have game, I would imagine. Oh, God. Never mind. Never mind. We're just going to not be able to attack for 6 turns in a row. All right. Heavy Storm, please. Okay. That's not a big deal. We have Prima. Alright, we have a useless cat. And they have... God. If we don't draw Heavy Storm or Raigeki Break, we're kind of just locked out because they have this Moth, right? The only real 6 is Ryu Senshi. I mean, we could just steal their Moth. I mean, yeah, the spirit of the deck sort of is to use Cat for 2 Worm Beasts, but I only have 1 Worm Beast in the deck right now. And it's right here in my hand, so... I sided them out to get in 2 more Pandas, because we're playing against what I think is a control deck. Cat's kind of useless, but setting it is also kind of useless, right? I'm just going to pass. And I wouldn't say, like, the entire point of the deck is that. Or the whole, yeah. The whole point of the deck is that. It's very much a toolbox deck. You can do a whole lot of things with it. Worm Beast is just one of the things that fuels, you know... Oh, Decree. It's definitely a control deck we're playing against. It's definitely a toolbox. And Token Thanksgiving. Good thing we sided out the goats. Let's go. Breaker's good. That means we're going to lose the spy to the breaker. But that's not that big of a deal. So it's 39. Alright, Cyberstein's off the table. But it kind of has been for a while, right? Because of this swords. No, there's the last will. So how do I want to do this then? I don't have an out to that stupid swords. But I guess, like, I can snatch this Moth, which seems like a weird play, but knowing my opponent has Tsukuyomi in hand, maybe that's just the way to go. And then save the Rhoda for when I can, like, sack off my Thousand Eyes Restrict to go into a Sacred Phoenix and try to make a push or something that way. Yeah, this also stops them from just, like, next turn. Yeah, they know. Stops them from, like, next turn going Tsukuyomi, Moth into Graceful Charity. I could have last willed there, but... No, I couldn't have last willed there. So the monster has to go to your graveyard. Not being able to attack for 5 turns is exact. Yeah, alright. Okay, well, I mean, the opponent got us with a game 1 Jinzo. That just kind of ended our whole career. Oh man, now, like, another one of the top people on the ladder? Okay, this is cool. I want to say this person generally plays Turbo? I can't remember. This hand's not bad. I can exile the Forest Last Will, and then I have... I could go into Cat, potentially, if I want to. I don't hate that, and then I have Prima. And I've got Snatch Steal for backups here. It's the Sangan. What did they get? It looked like a Kotetsu on my screen for some reason. Sinister Serpent. I do not know why it looked like Iron Blacksmith. Okay. I mean, we could get Stein and really... Well, no, we could have gotten Stein and really gone for it. I don't think that's the play. Let's just get the Worm Beast. I don't think there's any reason to overextend there and go for like another cat or something like that. Another cat. It does have targets. But I don't hate just summoning Sangan, because that can get me into hand. Which with Snatch and Prima is very likely to be on for Sacred Phoenix at some point. We can just hold the cat, and we can hold the Exiled Force for an answer to like a Chaos Monster or something like that. That's a spy. Yep. We're getting spied a lot today. I really want to play this deck at Chicago, but it's so good at times, and other times it's just not. Last Will is nice here. So do not expect my opponent to be on Wing Blast. Just make sure I do have cat targets. I do, right? I have Panda, Worm Beast. We have another cat. I say this deck doesn't look good, but then, like, we're in a perfectly fine position here. Just might be a little bit of the tiredness getting me. Got home super late from a concert last night. Am I missing? Here it is. Okay. Alright, then. Last Will is going to get hand. Get rid of these. Go get me a Sacred Phoenix. And then Sangan. I could just get Cyberstein here. I think I've got Chaos Monster covered. I've got a lot of stuff covered. So I could just get Sinister Serpent, but I don't have a whole lot of value for Serpent, right? Just get Stein or Fairy Lily. I think Fairy Lily is the more conservative one. I'm just going to get Lily. Alright, this thing's 2300. Let's attack into a spy. Raigeki Break, okay. Yep, getting rid of the Panda. Do I want to attack the face down? Potential light monster. No, I think I'd rather make them do it. Well, I guess the light would be Magician of Faith. It's probably not that. So let's just attack it. If it is... Okay, yeah, I didn't think it was. Alright. Sacred Phoenix against the world. Yeah, I guess I do have to discard, don't I? My bad. Okay, we're going to set everything over there. Don't mind drawing Pot of Greed here. Does shoot? Sure. Makes a lot of sense. The monsters in hand are kind of poor. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was going to say I'd like to draw a breaker here, but I don't have a breaker in this deck. Okay. Let's throw off this Pot of Greed. Alright. Useless Rescue Cat, but Raigeki Break's really good here. So now the question is, do we want to attack that face down again? The answer is probably yes. For the same reason as last turn. Yeah. If they want a Torrential, that's not a big deal at all. That's very good for us, actually. Them showing Raigeki Break. And I didn't think they were on Wing Blast anyway. I did play against a Wing Blast player in my sort of just warm-up match. Oh, it is a Moth. Okay. So, I mean, they for sure have a Chaos Monster in hand. But, you know, we get through the Moth without them getting any value out of it, which is pretty nice. So now when they summon the Chaos Monster, we have to make a decision of how we want to use this Raigeki Break. And we just kind of depend on what they show us here. Ooh, Breaker. Do I have Lethal? If I... 38... I do have Lethal. If I Raigeki Break my thing. How do I get punished here? We don't really, right? Because I can only, the most I could do is 46. I'm gonna Raigeki Break targeting here. Take the 1600. And if all works out how I want it to, we should have Lethal here. They could have Torrential, but okay. Give me that. This is a cat control deck. Well, here it is. Good timing on the question. It's a mix of toolbox control. I don't want the duo here for sure. It's like a mix of toolbox control, words are hard. It has some OTK aspects in there. It's got a lot going on. I want this Mystic Swordsman. I generally don't like duo on the draw against these decks, but I like United We Stand, but I kind of don't want Goat. Maybe I can cut one Goat, one duo. Creature swap is fine. I like all of my monsters, though. Maybe I want to cut one. No. I just cut the meta, right? It's fine. Leaving one goat to go with this United We Stand. Like, United We Stand is just good anyway, because we want to be pressuring them. I don't think I want second panda, really. Oh, nice. I keep forgetting there's a second Art of Cat. Me being the snob that I am. I try to play with all of the original versions of the cards. This hand is dog shit, by the way. Um, but I play with all the original versions of the cards for Goat because like I play this format for fun. Like I was a big Magic the Gathering tournament grinder, and I kind of just got out of that a little bit. So now I'm just kind of playing this for fun. Mostly, please send the Phoenix back. So like, I'm playing with the cards that I played with as a kid. So I always forget there are like second arts. Like whenever I see the other two arts of Rhoda, I'm just ugh. I honestly don't know what premium gold rare looks like. Google that really quick. This is why I bought 3 monitors. I do not like that at all. I'm sorry. I am not a fan of those. I thought gold rare was kind of gross as it is. That's fair. I can look up a video of it. I've never been a fan of like, well, I guess that's not actually true. I was gonna say I'm not a fan of like, um, I was gonna say I'm not a huge fan of like the stars being foil, but I play with a lot of ultimate rares, so I guess I kind of am a fan of that, right? Okay, this is better. So now we have Rhoda to go with the Last Will and Call of the Haunted and Prima. Only problem is like our opponent has to have a Solemn Judgment back there, right? And they're definitely unwilling to, or at least reluctant to summon a monster, so I probably should have set the call last turn. Got distracted by by looking up the gold rares. I'm a big fan of the original cat art. So we know there are 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. God bless the top of my deck. My hand was terrible, and I've drawn some good cards here. Yeah, Solemnness. Do it. I really don't want you to, but, you know, if you do, you do. You do you. Okay. Sag, but understandable. So now... yeah, I don't think the new art's bad, by any means. Baby blue is just my favorite color, so, you know. We could go for Exiled Force here into this Phoenix if we want to. I don't think that's terrible. We also have, like, yeah, that's probably best with all the back row going on, right? Let's do Last Will first. Do you have another Judgment? I don't think they can afford to throw off another Judgment on this, right? Just play the Rhoda. Summon the Exiled Force. So now, like, I didn't totally think this all the way through. I don't think I want to go into cat, right? Night Assailant. Okay, we get rid of that. I think we just want a Phoenix here. We have Call of the Haunted and stuff, so. It's just unfortunate that the Phoenix is in hand, so like we're going down cards here. It's like we actually tribute summon for it, but a lot of times this deck doesn't really care about card advantage. And I'm not going to call anything here to go for lethal, I don't think. I actually can't anyway, because none of the monsters are big enough. I was just saying, I think Pan Pan is the smartest pig I have, and then I look over and she's literally chewing on one of the plastic pieces that holds their like little glass walls together. She's doing her best. Alright, so we took the 24. I missed that while I was watching. Sorry, opponent. Alright. We have an answer to BLS. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. God, I love Patrick. This is not the best, obviously, but we have to clear this BLS for sure. If I was the opponent, I think maybe I would have exiled the Phoenix, banish, whatever. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, not Magic. It's your senior quote. That's awesome. I don't think I even had the option for a senior quote for me. As odd as that sounds, my high school sucked. But that was also like 800 years ago. I'm old as shit. Opponent putting me back in. Okay. Yes. It most certainly would. Any response here? Hey. Don't make fun of my early mid 2000s emo playlist that this whole fucking playlist is built around. Since you didn't have a response, I'm also going to flip this Dust Shoot. Well, that's a hand. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of one of those moss, won't we? This works out really, really well for me, actually. Set that Sakuretsu, opponent. Heavy Storm. Okay, so we get back the Phoenix. That's a Magician of Faith down, which is very bad. Nice. I've seen Fall Out Boy once. Um, they are not good live. They're not good live at all. But it was a good show. I saw him with Panic at the Disco and 21 Pilots, and this was like before 21 Pilots was known by anybody. It's pretty awesome. Like, I looked him up because I always looked up the opening bands. I just love music. And by the time the show came around, we were actually going to see 21 Pilots because they're just so awesome. I have not been a fan of Fall Out Boy really since I can't even think of the name of the album, the one that has Centuries on it. That album was pretty good. All right, the opponent's going to see a lot of cards here, and they have Light and Dark in the graveyard, so. But they are putting Magician of Faith into attack at 200 life points, so if we draw like almost any monster in our deck, we should be able to win the game here, even if the opponent draws into Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, I guess they can also do this, right? That's a bold statement. That is a bold statement from the opponent. Setting all of that with a Phoenix sitting on the board. What does that mean? It means I'm going to activate Heavy Storm, right? Here you go. Ah, Paramore's not going to be there? That sucks. I love Paramore. That's definitely one of the bands that I wish I could see. I'll summon this tribe. I know that's a Thunder Dragon. The tribe's going to get Saku'd here. I would imagine, right? Okay, so the only card we know now is one Thunder Dragon in hand. Okay. Mirror Force and Torrential are both gone. Okay. Here's my Fairy Lily. Here comes Phoenix. Raigeki break. Uh-huh. Okay. And a ring. Alright. Nice. The control decks are a lot harder than... Uh-oh. I think I let my coffee go cold. That's a big sag. I did. That is not drinkable. Ugh. I do not like cold coffee.